Hola Cancers, welcome to your love reading for March 2022. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or DM and we can certainly set that up. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Looks like your reading's already happening. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Cancers? For love for March 2022, what do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine? I see that you provided a card for prior to March and for March. Can you please provide a card for them transitioning from March into April? March into April, what do you see? What do they need to know in regards to love for March into April for Cancers? March into April, one more card please. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, make sure you click on the Vimeo link below. It'll take you to what your love interest is thinking or feeling. And in that spread, I'll also have something you do not know about them in addition to if they're seeing somebody else. In my playlist are your 2020 sun moon predictions. Go look up what your sun moon sign is. Check those out for pretty close to a personal reading. My 2021s are still in there if you want to check those out also. Look me up on Facebook, Instagram, like, share, subscribe, donate. Anything in support of the channel would be greatly appreciated. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Okay, so we had the Page of Cups here in reverse prior to March, and I'm getting a feeling that you're really, something is not going your way in regards to love. I feel as though this is you, and you're getting very, very upset about it. I mean, you know, to the point where you just, I just feel like it is not going the way that you want, and you're having a hard time corralling your emotions or getting your emotions in order, and you're letting your emotions kind of take over. Okay, I get that a lot with the court cards in reverse. So you know, it's just like, I want this, I want it now, why is it happening this way, you know, damn it. And a lot of frustration, a lot of annoyance, a lot of things like that, and you're just kind of, the emotions are kind of spilling all over the place. I feel as though something was blocked in regards to love. So, you know, you're really having you were having a very, very tough time with that, I feel, emotionally. But we come into March and I see the Hermit card in the upright, which is a card of Virgo, if that resonates for you. And what I'm getting in regards to that is you realize that. And then you say to yourself, you know what, why am I doing this? Okay, I need to kind of pull it back a little bit, which is good that you have that wherewithal to kind of do that. So I feel as though you have the internal conversations you need to have with yourself and say, okay, well, what's going on here? Why do I feel like this? You're trying to do a little bit of soul searching and trying to get clarity on this and nail down, you know, what the trigger is, and reevaluating thing. All of that stuff kind of goes on with the Hermit. It kind of goes off. It's kind of like going off on your little mountain, being by yourself, needing to be alone in order to have these conversations and in order to kind of flesh things out. So I feel like you're being very focused on that, trying to find your peace, trying to center yourself because you realized that you were getting a little out of control. So that is a wondrous, wondrous, wondrous thing. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I'm actually going to hold off on that for clarifiers just because I'm feeling that that can go a lot of different ways, and I want to make sure that I don't misspeak on that. So let me go ahead and pull clarifiers, and I'll get to that when I get to that. Okay, so why are these cards before me for Cancers? Starting with the Page of Cups in the reverse. Who are these people? What are these energies? Additional messages. Okay, Page of, I'm sorry, yeah, the two, I'm not Page, the Two of Pentacles in the upright, the Moon card, yeah, you're having like something, you're really emotionally kind of wound up. I see you kind of going back and forth with the Two of Pentacles and the upright, or you were trying to regain balance, but you can't regain your balance. You're having a very difficult time with that. If you see this guy and you look at kind of the ocean behind him, it's really tumultuous, and I feel like that's what's going on. And here you are trying to go back and forth, deciding how to calm that ocean, so to speak, and kind of level it out. The Moon card in the upright is a card of Pisces, and that's almost all well, it has a lot of things, but in this particular case, I feel as though you have inner disturbances that you definitely have to deal with, psychological disturbances that you have to deal with. Some of them could be triggered by fears or things like that. So I think you kind of blew up, you got upset, you were kind of disappointed in yourself, but that's actually a good thing that happened, because it brought to light that there were things that you needed to address. And the Strength card in reverse shows not having confidence in love, not having inner strength, having insecurities. So, I think whatever happened emotionally is what brought this stuff to light and brought around you saying, look, I can't keep on being like this. I have to figure this out, and I need to figure this out. And that's what you decide to do, if not for your own peace. Why is the Hermit card here in the upright? Who is this person? What's this energy? Page of Wands in the upright. That's you coming up with ideas, ideating, thinking about change, thinking about how you can be inspired to change, not be so reactive, not kind of be so triggered, let things kind of get to you. You're realizing with the Three of Wands in reverse that being like this has really limited opportunities for yourself, has really caused a lot of setbacks, has really caused a lot of misunderstandings for you, and you just don't want to be like that anymore. So I see the period of March, you really trying to sort this out, so that you can become, so you can attract love, or you can be a better partner to somebody, or what have you. Magician card in the upright shows you deciding to just kind of revamp yourself, and you're really kind of pulling everything you have available to you in order to do so. So reading up on topics, researching things, looking into resources, looking into support systems, using tools, skill, anything you can to try to turn this vision of this new you into this reality. So I like to see that really being very proactive about that, having a realization that you're not happy with how something is, and then setting about doing something about it. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here in reverse for Cancers? Who's this person? What's this energy? Additional messages for... Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. We have the Eight of Cups in the upright. We have the High Priestess in the upright. Additional message, please. And we have the Empress card in the upright. Okay, so with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I'm getting from that you're finding out that as you move forward, so out of March and April, the big discovery where it all kinds of ends up, so to speak, is that you were putting way too much investment into what other people were thinking or what other people were doing, being very dependent on their actions or their perceptions, or and letting that kind of reflect on you. So I feel like you realize that, and you say to yourself, that kind of has to stop. I can't be wholly dependent on somebody else's personal opinion of me. I can't let that affect me so much. I can't let that make me feel insecure. So you do know that there's adjustments that need to be made. Setbacks also I'm getting with that, as though that being like that has set you back and you will be a lot further along. Eight of Cups in the upright is you walking away from all of that. You're saying, hey, how I was before wasn't serving me. I need to abandon all my philosophies, how I've been conducting myself, how I've been letting my emotions get the best of me, and I need to kind of look for a better me or whatever, or look for a better resolution or a better solution to this. That's what I'm kind of seeing for that. The High Priestess in the upright is you listen, following instead of externally, instead of using cues externally and letting things trigger you. Now you're kind of going within, a little bit similar to the Hermit card, but you're trusting in yourself. You're saying to yourself, if it feels right, then I'm going to trust that it's okay, and I'm going to kind of go with that. And I'm not going to worry about what other people are going to think or anything like that. I'm going to know that this is right for me, and I know that I'm going to follow through with it, or I'm going to use that as my guide. Okay, so that's kind of part of it, and in order to kind of carve your path as you move forward. And then the Emperor's card in the upright is, again, another focus for you, where you are making a conscious decision to be a more caring, a more giving kind of person, very motherly, caring for other people, very kind, very nurturing. Not to say that you weren't that way before, but I feel as though you were you were a little sparing with it, so to speak. And I feel like you're opening up a little bit more so that more people will kind of be drawn to you and drawn to that kind of energy. So I do see you almost doing like a soul makeover in a way, to kind of attract love in or to improve your present relationship. But that's what I'm getting for March. So if this resonates, of course, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM so we can certainly set that up. Make sure you click on the Vimeo link below, though. That'll have what your love interest is thinking or feeling. And in that spread, I'll also have something you don't know about them in addition to if they're seeing someone else. Clearly, I don't see anybody in particular in this reading. So if you were thinking of somebody, then that would be the reading for you to go to. And then hopefully they'll come up. In my playlist are your 2022 Sun Moon predictions. 2021s are in there. See if they rang true for you. Look me up on Facebook, Instagram, like, share, subscribe, or donate. Support my channel however you can, even if it's just in the comments. Otherwise, Cancer, I will see you in the Vimeo reading. Adios from Veronica Garnet. Bye.